Welcome back, my loves. I hope you enjoyed our last episode. Today, I wanted to do something a little different, more personal, and this is for my ladies. So check in, ladies. I was going to have part two of bringing generational curses, but something happened, and so we will have that episode to you shortly. But today's episode is more of a vent session that I had with friends over the weekend, and it's called "Can I Just Be Honest?" So I hope it's okay with y'all. Just wanting to sit down and chat. All right. So my name is Crystal, and I am a worryholic. Some may say anxious, and which it very well might be. Often I just say I try to fix things that are beyond my control because I feel like we use the word anxiety in this society like it's candy. But okay. It is actually anxiety. Okay. So as a woman, I think it is something that is embedded in us. Remember, these are my confessions, y'all. So no judgment. A few days ago, I had a mini midlife crisis meltdown, breakdown, I would say. So I was sitting down trying to figure out how to rearrange finances, um, what I actually wanted to do with my life, and next steps in regards to my businesses, and just life in general. So, as women, we are groomed by society to nurture, right? To manage multiple roles, and to be emotionally available for everybody, right? We are taught to be strong, stand on faith, and ultimately work until we die. Okay, bottom line. But um, can I just be honest, y'all? I am over being strong. I'm over trying to be everything for everybody. It's been a trying time for my home. My character was assassinated by someone I thought I could depend on. And know that your strong friends are the most sensitive. Okay, so we don't always worry about what others think, but in our weakest moments, these things resurface. So anyway, my husband's grandmother passed away, and I had to watch him and my children shed tears, but I couldn't do anything about it. And then my daughter got into her top choice school, but I don't know if we can make it happen. Okay. So as this started to float through my head, I started to reflect and have distorted thoughts, which can be another sign of anxiety. And I said to myself, are you doing all that you can to support your family? Is this career one that will keep you out of poverty, right? Because we know that social workers don't make much. But are you doing the best with your children? Are you fulfilling the role of a wife, a daughter, a mother, a friend? And it went on and on and on until eventually I tried to quiet myself. So I questioned every life decision I had ever made. I felt like a disappointment to myself and to my family. I know I'm not alone in this. So if you're in my amen corner, leave me some comments there. But so this triggered my memories. It triggered defense mechanisms, and I realized it took a lot of self assessment to get here, guys. So don't think you could do this overnight. But these are my trauma responses. Life was unpredictable for me at a very young age. And so I did everything within my power to create a safe space. Unfortunately, I still struggle with these things. So I reflected on Beyonce's 16 carriages, excuse me. Phenomenal song, y'all. Phenomenal song. So I'm a words person when it comes to music. And she said, at 15, the innocence was gone astray, had to take care of home at an early age. I saw mama crying, I saw daddy lying, had to sacrifice and leave my fears behind. The legacy, it's the last thing I do. You'll remember me because we got something to prove in your memory. On a highway to truth, still see your faces when you close your eyes, right? So I thought of Eva. And Eva is my grandmother, who was a strong woman who buried a husband, three sons, managed bills, traveled, heavy in church, and she ate up all her roles, y'all. Okay. So instantly I said, suck that ish up. But then I said, why do we always have to be strong? Is strong a necessity? Is it a badge of honor? Like, really? But then I think about the character that it builds, the knowledge that grows, the resilience that comes. It reminds me of how we get olive oil, right? Have you ever like watched that process? So olives, to get to that oil feel have to be smashed, pressed, separated, heated. But after that process, there is sweet oil, right? So I'd say it's a bittersweet process, and we are similar in this, right? We are like olives who are being pressed and to become this sweet oil. So I love this song for all it stood for. Beyonce wrote a love letter to women, basically, and to herself. And kudos to her for that. So your sacrifices, your many changes, they all mean something. And that is why music is so powerful. It can help heal and influence, and it brings about so many calming things. So that particular verse stuck with me because I had innocence stripped at an early age. I had to learn safe places, people, and things, right, to protect myself. So I was used to doing life alone. But baby, let me tell you, get married or find you a life partner that is like a mirror, and it will show you sides of yourself that you didn't want exposed. Okay, so your truths will live on in the reflection of others. So shout out to my irky husband who thinks I don't listen, but I do. And so, can I just be honest? I'm just learning to depend on my husband and others on a deep level. So I'm still learning, and I'm just learning how to be vulnerable because it's hard to entrust others with our most precious moments, right? So I've made many mistakes in life, and I've had plenty of triumphs. But in most of those triumphs, I had to let my guard down. So as I engage with some of my closest friends this weekend, shout out to all my Fiskites, you know who you are. Um, I realize that most women of my generation, okay, are feeling the pressures of the roles that they have to take on, roles that we asked for and some that we did not ask for. So, what I took from it is that you have to create your own reality, your family, who you consider your friends, who you consider your village. Generations before us, um, were just trying to survive and did not equip us. But life comes with no manual. So we are figuring things out 1 minute at a time. And yes, I said 1 minute because every minute of life adds up to choices that can affect our mood and decision every hour of every day. So here's where the turning point begins: reflection and wanting more. It goes back to B saying the legacy, right? We got something to prove. So I say all this to say, women, especially my Black woman, give yourself grace. You are doing the best that you can with the resources that you have. Okay? Um, Being a woman is not for the weak. And I know my fellows will say, oh, well, being a man is not either. Yeah. I get it. But it's not about you this week. All right? So, um, women, congratulate yourself for making it this far, because it's not an easy journey. Um, and the thing is, no one said that it had to look this way or had to look that way. Ladies, we have to teach, each one teach one, right? Teach the generations after us and give them the blueprint, because, like my friend said, we all struggling, but nobody's talking about it. Why? So choosing yourself is an option. Live each moment like it's your last, but also store away for the winter. And that's one thing that my mom did teach me, but that one hasn't quite stuck yet. So y'all pray for your girl. But it's about building for your kids, your nieces, your nephews, or whoever you want to remember you as you make your mark on the world. Okay. So the roles we play within society can be overwhelming, it can be frustrating, it can be disappointing, but it's also rewarding. So I've learned the key is to let go of some of your burdens. How you do it is a personal journey, so I can't tell you how to do it, but leave space for you. Okay? Love on yourself a little more each day. You the ish, sis. You are the ish. Period poo. Okay, period poo. Or as the kids say, purr. So you are one of our gods. Some may say Allah, some may say the universe. You're one of the strongest because that was, a part of your design. And trust. I am tired of being on the list, but it just lets me know that God or Allah or whoever you believe in entrusts you to turn your burdens into triumphs. And they can depend on you when the time comes to fight spiritually. Okay? So, y'all know in my house, and I've said it before, we praise the Lord. All right. And so I will leave you with this. It is from Isaiah 41, chapter 41, verse 10. Don't fear, because I am with you. Don't be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will surely help you. I will hold you up with my righteous, strong hand. Okay? So remember, there is no testimony without a test. And so keep staying strong, keep pushing on, but most importantly, be blessed, family. Thank you for listening and have a great day.